Hey class, it's Mrs. Yilling back here again to go over your Unit 6 project in psychology. Since you're in Unit 6, that means that the quarter is almost done and you're ready for a break. But before we go into what we're doing for our project, I had to show you this picture I found. It's pretty funny. So it is a picture of the brain talking to the body. And the body says, hey, thanks for all your help. Guess I won't be needing you for a while. And the brain says, yeah, keep in touch. And the bomb, end of the school year. And don't we all feel that way at the end of the school year? Like, man, I've shoved so much information in my brain and now I'm just going to let it all out. Even as a teacher, I feel like that sometimes. Now, why I think it's good to have a little break and let your mind rest for a summer is we're not there yet. We've got to finish one more unit. Excuse me. So here's your requirements for your Unit 6 project. It's a newsletter. So your project for this unit is to create a newsletter based on the social psychology information you learned in the previous unit and how it relates to teenagers. The project will give you a chance to write about aspects of social psychology that interest you and apply some of what you've learned to you and your peers. So fun. You're going to take what you learned last unit and you're going to put that information in a newsletter. Now here's some specific steps that will help you be successful. In lesson 26, you're going to create a template and you're going to put a creative title and the date. Now, there's some templates that are already in FlipSwitch that they've created for you, and most of those are for Word. Every time I've tried to use those, I've run into problems. You'll put something and then it'll move it down to a different column or look funny. It just doesn't line up right. I've just always had problems. If they work for you, great. Feel free to use them. I think Google Doc is a better route to go. So I have created a template that you can use in Google Docs. You'll need to make sure to click on File, make a copy in order to edit it. You'll also need to make sure that you put your own information in there because if you leave it blank, it's going to look funny. So where it says title, take that out and put your creative title in. Where it says Article 1, put the title of your first article. Don't leave it as Article 1, if that makes sense. But other than that, it should be pretty simple for you to use. If you have any questions at all about how to use those templates, let me know. Lesson 27, you will write an article that is at least 3 paragraphs long that addresses one of the social psychology topics you learned about in Unit 5. And make sure that you cite your sources. So think like a psychologist, write about something you learned in Unit 5 and make sure it's 3 paragraphs long. You're going to do the exact same thing for Lesson 28. Think of a different topic that you learned about and write at least 3 paragraphs citing your sources. Lesson 29, you are going to become somebody that gives advice. You're going to write an advice column. So I don't know if you've ever read the newspapers, kind of a thing of the past, but people used to write letters in to people, Dear Anne, and they would say, Dear Anne, I'm having problems with my family. Nobody listens to me. What can I do to get people to listen to me? Signed, no one listens to me. And then Anne would reply and say, Dear, no one listens to me. And then she would give her explanation of what she thinks people can do to listen to them. So this time you're going to become the person giving the advice. So in FlipSwitch, there'll be a bunch of questions that you can choose from. Pick 2 of those questions that you want to address. You'll write the question in your project, in your newsletter. So you'll, like in italics, put the question in. So dear so-and-so, and then the question. And then you're going to write a 2-paragraph answer to them, responding to their question, giving them advice on how they can deal with that situation. And then you're good to go. So that's all you need to do for lesson 29. Lesson 30 is your cleanup one. You're going to look through it. You're going to find any errors you might have with spelling, punctuation. You're going to make sure your columns look nice. You're also going to make sure you have 3 pictures. If you want 100%, you have to put in 3 pictures. Newsletter's got to look pretty. And you're going to, again, check for that spelling and just make sure everything looks great. And once it looks good, you're going to turn it in to me, and I'll grade it for you. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with this project, so please just make sure if you have any questions, you let me know. But other than that, now you've watched this video, you can go complete your Unit 6. Oh my goodness, you're almost done. Unit 6 video assignment and get credit for watching it. And thanks so much for all your hard work. I've really enjoyed working with you and seeing all the great things you learn. And I have no doubt that if you choose to be a psychologist, that you'll be awesome in that field. And I hope to see great things from you someday. So if you're graduating, congratulations, good luck. And if you're still got some semesters left, hopefully I'll see you in another class. Have a great break, guys. Bye-bye.